Have you ever wondered why human beings die? What if I told you there was a theory that suggests we could be immortal? It's a concept that ties human mortality to the elements within our bodies, iron and gold. Imagine a civilization, the Anunnaki, who sought after gold not for wealth or opulence, but for a chance at eternity. Intriguing, isn't it? Now let's dive into the fascinating history of these beings, the Anunnaki. The Anunnaki, a term from ancient Sumerian texts, means by Anu sent to earth. The Anunnaki, or as I whimsically refer to them, the íbiros, originate from a far-off land known as Ibir or Nibiru in some texts. These beings were not just extraterrestrial visitors, they were the colonizers of our earth, driven by a purpose that transcends our mundane understanding. Now you might be wondering, what brought these celestial beings to our humble abode? The answer, my friends, is gold, but not for the reasons you might think. They weren't after wealth or opulence. No, their pursuit of gold was tied to something far more profound, something that has puzzled mankind for eons, the secret to immortality. Here's the thing, humans, we're iron-based beings. We need iron to survive, but over time this iron rusts, leading to our inevitable demise. But the Anunnaki, they were different. In their world, gold was the reigning element, not iron, and gold, unlike iron, does not rust. It does not decay. It was the key to their eternal existence, but in a twist of cosmic fate, their home of Ibir was losing its gold, drawn into the void of space through a recently opened crack in their atmosphere. With their eternal existence at stake, the Anunnaki set their sights on Earth, our gold-rich planet, sparking a quest that would forever intertwine our destinies. These beings weren't just seeking gold, they were on a quest for something far more profound. For the Anunnaki, gold was not a symbol of wealth or opulence, but a path to eternity. This statement might seem peculiar, but let's delve a little deeper into the Anunnaki's perspective on life and death. You see, the Anunnaki were of the belief that iron, an essential element in our bodies, is the primary cause of our mortality. Iron, as we know, is critical for our blood's ability to generate energy. But this vital element has a downside. It rusts. And this rusting, according to the Anunnaki, is the root cause of human aging and eventual death. Now, what if we could replace this rusting iron with a metal that doesn't rust? This is where gold comes into the picture. Gold, unlike iron, never rusts. If we could somehow replace all the iron in our bodies with gold, we could theoretically stave off aging and death and achieve immortality, or so the Anunnaki thought. This theory led them on a grand quest for gold that brought them to our planet, Earth. The Anunnaki, whom I'll refer to as íbiros for the sake of this discussion, hailed from a homeland called Ibir, also known as Nibiru. On Nibiru, gold was not a precious commodity, but the reigning element, much like iron, is on Earth. However, their planet's gold was being lost to space through a recently opened crack in its atmosphere. This loss threatened the íbiros' way of life and their hope for eternal existence. But then they found Earth, a planet rich in the very element they sought to preserve, their immortality, gold. This discovery filled their lives with a newfound hope. The hope of eternity that they were accustomed to was once again within their grasp. The Anunnaki's quest for gold was not driven by greed or a desire for wealth, but by a profound understanding of life and a longing for eternal existence. So, the Anunnaki weren't just extraterrestrial beings, they were beings on a quest for immortality. The Anunnaki's quest for gold and their theory of immortality has left us with a fascinating legacy. These celestial beings, known as the Anunnaki, were not just driven by a desire for wealth or opulence, but by a yearning for eternity. Their intricate understanding of the properties of gold, its inability to rust or degrade, led them to believe it could grant them immortality. They viewed gold as a symbol of endurance, a beacon of everlasting life. This same understanding permeated their interactions with Earth and its inhabitants. The Anunnaki's desire for gold was not a mere materialistic whim, but a profound pursuit of life eternal, a quest that has echoed through the ages and continues to intrigue us today. Their legacy is not just in the gold they sought, but in the enduring mystery they left behind. So next time you think about gold, remember it's not just a precious metal. For the Anunnaki, it was the key to eternity. And who knows, maybe it could be for us too. Could be for us.